So where do you get your technical aspiration from? Are there any athletes like you? Oh, you already said like you take someone from take something from everyone.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Just check this form. Is it not? Owen. Owen van Huy.
Yes, I bam bam.
Hey, my friend.
What? Hello, my friend.
Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah, show. Go ahead. Look at those massive arms. Take a 17-year-old kid out there.
Strongest.
Strongest.
Good to see you, my friend. Enjoy the rest of the meeting.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so this is the truth, man. And I'm telling you, people should start doing this. Become an arm wrestling fan. Become the biggest fan there is. And you'll become a good arm wrestler. Man, I remember my dad telling me to, what am I watching? Stop watching this. It's too much. And I could respect it at the time because I was watching it so much. But these days, it switched around. Now my dad is watching arm wrestling all the time. So yes, that's probably where I got the technical sense for arm wrestling, is by watching it and seeing what happens in different scenarios and seeing what style blocks another style and what style breaks another style. So yeah, I think that's where I got it the most. And then Ryan Bone did play a big role in that as well. And even though I struggle to do it the way he does it, but he's learned me so much, man, so much.
What would be the single most important thing he has taught you?
It's gonna sound funny, but it's probably strap work. It's how to
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how to get the best strap connection possible. Best strap connection possible. So that's something that I really struggled to find. I did, but it was a combination of different movements, and I think I'm starting to find that now. I'm starting to feel the connective chain and pulling into the strap. Sometimes I train at home. I don't even use my hand. I just open my hand and I just pull into the strap just to get that feeling. It's much better pulling with your hand, but sometimes pivoting is also a bit different than dragging or pulling. So yeah, I would say Ryan Bowen did try me to learn how to set up. That's the part that I really struggled with. But keeping, how can I say, crucial parts in the hand during the strap application, what to do with your hand. And, it's something so obvious. I mean, even Devin talks about it all the time. But I think you need to sit down and you need to look at that and to see what do I get from doing that? What do I achieve from doing that? What do I want to achieve? And if you get that behind the back, you're going to feel that, listen, yeah, I'm starting to understand this. And it gets easier and easier and easier.
Is there like, all right, so Ryan has taught you that you've developed and approved on top of that, but are there still portions of the arm wrestling sport that feel green to you at this point in time? Like
always.
What are the true, but what are those for you right now? What are you gonna be working on the most?
So if
you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. Boom.
Rising.
Most important thing, man. Most important thing. And you hear Devin saying this, and it's hard to understand what he's meaning, what he's trying to tell us. But
yeah,
as soon as you are the stronger man and doing this in the match, you feel that there's so many different doors that open up.
Options.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, there's always something to learn. And there's always something to learn. I mean, and you're only going to learn that if you come short. I mean, and that's exactly Duvan now. He understands exactly what he's done wrong in the pork chop match. Watching it back, you can see, okay, listen, yeah, this is what you have to do. If you can crack a guy's hand, man, you're in the match. I don't care what anyone says. If you can crack a guy's wrist, you are in the match. Then you have 100%. To focus on something else to attack first, and that's going to be, boom, bump him off his shoulder. And so there's a lot of stuff to learn, but it's sometimes really hard to incorporate it on the bigger stage. I have to say that I've been really blessed to be really calm at the table during the strap application, and when I get on stage, I don't have any nerves. So that really helps to focus your mind and to feel where this guy is going, because that's the most important thing, is to feel what does your opponent want to do. Am I going to counteract that, or am I going to join him in the same lane and see who breaks first?
Exactly. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you for that answer. So there, you still have the rising that you said you feel a bit green there. That needs a lot of improvement. But I'm also wondering what is the biggest setback you've had in arm wrestling so far in these 4 years, I think you said, and how did you defeat that setback and still kept going?
This is the truth. If you are a professional arm wrestler, you will always have something that bugs you. For a long time, I had a problem with my forearm. I don't know what it was, but it was terrible, man. I couldn't even pick up a 10 kg dumbbell. I remember having a match. A guy opened me up, boom, he pinned me, and something twisted in there. And it was so painful for so many days. That's gone now. Then you have a problem with tendonitis in the elbow, tennis elbow.
Oh,
That's the worst one. Then
do
you
your
have
JM presses.
Then on the inside of the elbow, that's where I lately had some problems. That's always also getting better. But there's ways of doing it. You have to be really careful when you work or you exercise. I mean, that's where I really respect the work Todd Hutchins does, because he doesn't put the elbow through too much volume,
Strain.
but he
Yeah.
does put it through a lot of load. And I think that's probably one of the only ways that you will get a strong elbow. Because if you try to do 50 reps of going sideways heavy, yes, you can do it, but do it tomorrow, do it the day after, impossible.
Exactly.
So that's why I said there's always ways to do things, and that's probably my worst injuries. I think I had one in the wrist, one in the mid form, tennis elbow, and this one in here. That's basically it. But it's all getting better, and there's the ways to treat it.
All right. Good. And moving on to what you eat, because I was mistaken. Excuse me for saying you were like 123 kilos. It's 137 kgs. Never mind. How has your diet evolved since becoming a high level arm wrestler? Is there like different things you eat now that you didn't before, or?
Being big is easy. Just eat whatever you want. And I'm lucky for that, because I understand that some guys have cholesterol, high blood pressure, and all those kind of stuff. I'm still a young man, and I know that I have to look after myself. But for now, I'm just enjoying it. I'm not going too crazy. But to be honest, I do eat what I want, when I want, and how much I want.
So
just to give
track?
you. No. I actually I got asked this question 2 days ago, and the guy asked me how
really?
many. Yeah, and I couldn't give him an answer. I literally just eat when I want to eat. But I think the most important thing is I do eat a big breakfast every single day. It's like big, my friend, like really big. And then we do drink a lot of milk. I don't know.
Milk.
That's just something me and my brother really like. We love
It's like
milk.
raw milk. Raw milk.
Full cream milk.
Full cream milk. I see. Yeah, but I think you have like raw or like pasteurized, or is it pasteurized or something? I don't know. But the
Yeah,
raw
we
milk
do both.
tastes a lot better.
Yeah, it's more creamy.
In my
Yeah,
opinion.
we do both.
Yeah.
But most regularly more
Wow.
pasteurized.
So you don't track that.
My friend,
Okay.
just to give you a bit of a background, I was training. I was trying to get down my weight, because I think my heaviest was 126. Then I started something to look at my weight, because I was always the guy with the six pack and fit and hard as a rock. And so I got down to 122 kgs. And boom, East versus West called me. They said, okay, you have a match with Wallace Dilly. Wallace Dilly weighs 141 kgs. I said, there's not a chance. I started eating and eating and eating. And I went up to 128, 129. And then on the day of the competition, I think I weighed 131 or 132 or something. And, I always say to people that, listen, for the Wallace Dilly match, I gained 8 kgs. Man,
Yeah.
it's a few months later, and it's another 7 kgs or 6 kgs or whatever. So it's really dangerous if you don't look at what you are eating. But there's also a mindset thing that you understand that you have to be big to play with the big dogs. And nutrition is one of the easiest ways for me, you know. As a natural guy, you tend to eat more, and it's more fat than muscle. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I've felt that, listen, the fatter I am, the stronger I am.
The
Even
stronger
the
you
fatter
are.
you are, yeah, the more pumped you get. Luckily,
Yeah.
that's not my case as of yet. Um,
So you
but
haven't
yeah,
reached that plateau yet.
yeah, luckily not. Luckily not, man.
Luckily not.
I mean, I was weighing 137 on the schoolboy match. Then I went to Michael's place. We had so much food, man. We had burgers, pizzas, sushi
Everything.
challenges. Oh, too much. And then I came back to South Africa and I thought, okay, it's going to be better now. I'm going to drop down. I got on the scale. I'm still 137.
Nothing's changed.
No, but luckily
So
it's not only me. It's my brother as well. He used to weigh 113, 112. He's 170 now.
gosh, imagine because he's not even full grown yet at his age. Imagine
No,
what he's gonna be.
no,
Is he
not.
like 22? Gosh, that's
I don't want to think about it just yet. I want to
no.
enjoy being the stronger brother. But yes, man, if it happens, I'll be so happy, man. You know, I had a conversation with Robert Baxter, I would say 2 months ago. I said, Robert, you know, my brother's going to be a world champion one day. That's the
Mm,
truth. I can't be a world champion. Duvan
he will.
Borman most definitely will. I can see it, man. I can see what I've achieved in this short time. It's not insane achievements, but I'm really proud of myself where I'm this stage. And to think that Duvan started at 16, 15, where's Duvan going to be at my age? So that's a really important thing for me. And you know, sometimes to be a world champion, it's a my driven goal. You know, it's something I
Mm.
want to do. But he has big problems because I want him to be a world champion. So I'm gonna be that motivation for him. I'm gonna be the guy that says one more, one more. So it's so special, man, to be here and to witness it with him.
And he has all the options. He has you as a for guidance, but you have also the options to connect with other high level athletes to train there potentially. I think they will definitely say yes if you and Duvan are both joining. They'll be open for that. And he basically has all the resources, if I can boldly say so, to become that version that you've just described.
Yeah, it's definitely, my friend. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And as a Christian, that's something I really believe. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, it always starts by yourself. You have to put in the work. I can't ask for this, but I do this. That doesn't go together. So yes, that is why we speak this bold. Because I'm super blessed with the talents I have. I'm super
Mm-hmm.
blessed with a brother that's that talentful. But I understand that we train every single day, and we want to be that. We want to achieve greatness. So that's why I say these things. And I also believe that it's good to speaking something into existence. It gives you that mind-driven goal. And I think with that, people look at you and they start feeling inspired themselves. And it's something they want to do as well.
Yeah. So, coming back to the weight you're at, I'm actually curious. Like, what weight would you feel most comfortable competing at, and what weight would that be for Duvan? What do you think?
Duvan is still
Is
a
there any
young
higher?
man. Duvan is still a young man. I would actually like him to, he's a junior. That's what he is. It's scary. He's a
Mm-hmm.
junior. But let's see what the future holds. I think Duvan will probably have a match at 105, 110, or 115. Maybe 115 plus. We never know. But that's what he can achieve. For myself, almost 140 kgs. Uh, do not feel too bad. But
Okay.
I don't like the way I look. That's two different things.
That's too
So,
different. Yeah.
yeah. So I feel really good, man. That's the truth. I feel really good. I feel healthy. But when I look at the mirror, I'm not too happy. So, I would really love to test myself in the 115 kg class. But I'll always choose to be big. And I'm still
Yeah.
growing. I'm still growing. I can feel it. I'm still getting stronger. I mean, this spread for schoolboy is the strongest I've ever been. It's insane to see that I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger. When does it stop? So it's so motivating, and I don't want to do something to stop that progress. And I understand that this could be the case if you drop some weight.
If you
So
drop some weight, yeah.
yeah, and it's, Devin
It's,
Larratt, Neil Pickup, they are legends. They understand our sport. They've been through it for years and years. And this is the advice they give me: is stay big, get bigger. The only problem with that is you're starting to face monsters, literally. And I don't want to break myself against them. But I do feel that my chains are getting stronger. This is the most important thing that I focus on, is like tendon and ligament health, because that's what you need to win these matches.
whenever you feel, whenever you look in the mirror, and you don't feel pleased because you're so big but still strong, you just should print out the results of your East versus West matches and put them next to the mirror, because then it's like immediate mind connection to the images. It's like, okay, I'm heavy but I'm strong as right.
Yeah, that's a good one, my friend. I had this conversation.
Just print them out.
We had this conversation with one of my friends. I said, I don't like the way I look, but I've been successful with this. so it's okay, man. But yeah, I think it's you need to care, and you need this. I would use the other word, but I'm not going to. You need to care how you look and what you're going through. Otherwise, if you're laid back, you're gonna open your eyes. You're gonna sit at 150 kg fat. There's a time to stop and to see, okay, this is what I'm looking at. This is my cardiovascular system. How can I say? This is how it's going now. This is how I feel. So then you can work from there on. Big is good, but too big is not good.
And I mean,
there's so many examples. I don't want to mention any names because that might not be the case for them. But I've spoken to people, and we have this conversation about this guy that is getting too big for himself.
Do you do any cardio to keep that balance a little bit? Do you do any cardio whatsoever?
Yes, we go for walks on a regular, and my training program is really tough, so it feels like cardio. It's really tough.
Fair enough.
sometimes my brother has to keep up.
Is arm wrestling your currently your full-time focus, or do you combine it with work or other commitments outside of the sport?
Yeah, man, I would like to say that it's my full-time commitment. I would say it's a full-time commitment, but it's not my full-time job.
No,
I do work at a local gym, but I only work like 4 hours a day or something. So that really helps. That really helps. But I mean, for the future, I said this: to be a world champion, you have to be a full-time arm wrestler. It has to be your job. That's the only way you become a full-time a world champion. That's the only way.
Champion.
So I need to work myself towards that, and I think that makes the journey so much better. If you give yourself a purpose to work to become something that you are dreaming of. But yes, at this moment, that's what I've done. In Australia, I did stop working for the Pavlo match. I decided that, listen, I'm getting a second opportunity after the Wallace Dilly match. It's time to shine. So I've spoken to my boss about it. My boss is an awesome guy, man. So he made that dream come true for me. I was blessed enough to stay with friends that really helped me out financially. I was in a good space financially. My studies was all paid, done, and so I was in a good space, and I could do it. But it wasn't a longevity thing because I had no sponsors still.
And now I think you Arm Kings or something. I think I saw Arm Kings on your bio that you're.
Yeah, but I'm talking financially.
Yeah.
Arm King did sponsor me arm wrestling equipment, and I still believe till this day that's as an arm wrestler starting out, I made my own stuff. Then they reached out to me, or I actually reached out to them and asked them for some training equipment. And from there on, we signed a deal, and I was sponsored with anything my heart desires. So I had 2 tables, pulley systems, and all the handles you can imagine. So, and that was a crucial part of my growing in the sport. So we are still partners, but it's a bit tougher now that they still need to send the product over to South Africa. And we are in the process of that. So I'm really blessed to have them in my corner. I mean, the sponsor is not only a sponsor, but he's one of my best friends from Australia. So we had so many dinners together. Yeah, he's also a special guy, him and his wife.
And is there also a structure that you have affiliate marketing basically with a discount code like Bornman, and then they get like 10% discount on their stock? Because this is something that athletes often do, and then once they get bigger and more well known, you can earn a side income from people using that discount code.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely something we did do. I'm not sure if
Okay,
it's still running, to be honest with you.
you haven't checked. Fair,
Yes,
fair. All
yes.
right.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully in the future, the Arm King family grows in South Africa. That's the plans, man. To be honest with you, that's the plans. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But I understand that it's a tough process. I mean, it has to come
Yeah.
through the I'm just gonna say border. It has to come through the border and all those kind of stuff. So it's extra taxes. It's a lot of money. So
Yeah.
I do believe that we will get there. I do believe that my sponsor is a really dedicated guy. And I mean, I need the premium stuff, man.
Yeah, you need the good stuff. You need the good stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future, because you said you created something as a program for you, for from all different athletes, and you made a program. Maybe eventually you could make the Borman Brothers website, and then paste like training regimes on there. And then maybe somebody can, do that technical stuff for you, and then you just have the program that you train for, or some personal videos that you made on there. Maybe it would be interesting.
Yeah, this is something I'm definitely doing.
Potentially.
I will start online coaching. I will start in-person coaching. I'm planning on building a small arm wrestling gym. So this is everything for the future, man. I'm really focused, and I want to make South Africans champions, and I want to bring them to the biggest stage of the world. And to do that, you have to have the facilities, the equipment, and the willpower, and the money.
And you need the money, the status, and the platform. That's what you need.
Yeah. So I'm working at it, man.
Yep.
I'm working.
I'm looking forward to see that grow. And if you have the gym eventually, I'd love to come down to South Africa one day.
Yes.
That would be great if you'd have me, there.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, yeah. It's gonna be
and
cool.
yeah, we in the Netherlands are also not that big of an arm wrestling country yet. We just hold a couple national championships, and I'm building a gym as well. We currently have 32 people, but it's also sponsored by the gym. Any money of the gym, we'll just do that online through whatever content I'm making online. I'll try that. And maybe that's something interesting for you, that you maybe can get it subsidized potentially if you don't want to commercialize it. Would be maybe interesting something.
Yeah, tough in South Africa, my friend.
I don't know what the situation is, but I believe you. So just a couple wrap up questions. Let me see. You're building the community there in South Africa. What advice would you give to the athletes looking to make the jump from national to like international level?
So this is for South Africans.
Just for South Africans, it could be for people all around the world, but
yeah. So I think it's become an arm wrestling fan. It's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is train harder than you think you are. 3, do your rehab proper. And 4, be a brotherhood. Create a community where people inspire and motivate each other. And then the rest will come by itself.
The rest will grow. If you water a plant, give it sunlight, it will grow.
There you go, man. There you go. Leslie, I'm going to say something Afrikaans, because I think my native language, Afrikaans, comes from the Netherlands, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Ek gaan jou nooi dat jy hier so 'n bietjie kom braai.
Ooh, that was tough. Braai. What is he saying? Okay, wait. One more time. Can you do it slowly?
Gaan jou nooi dat jy hier kom braai.
It feels like I understand, but kom braai. It's like coming to something, or what?
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I'm gonna invite you over for a barbecue.
Barbecue. Good, dude. We're gonna be eating lots of food then. I'll
Yeah,
we'll have to buy a cow somewhere.
oh, easy day, man. That's easy to sort out in South Africa. I promise you that.
Uh, um. Okay, so yeah, you gave a very nice four points, touch points of what people need to do. So you have defeated Schoolboy. You said in April you want to face someone else potentially, but everybody asks like, "What's next? What's next?" Find a very generic question. But I'm interested. What are the next 3 athletes? What is the list? Right? You have April. Who do you want to face, and what's the hierarchy? I'm very interested in that as well, and I think
Yeah,
the
it's
people
a good
listening too.
question, man. It's a really good question. I always respect the arm wrestling community's opinion. Um, I think that what the fans want to see, that's what the world needs to see. That's what we have to do. I mean, they are the guys that keeps the sport going. So I respect it. So I think the most anticipated match at the moment for me would be Filip Larsson. Um, but I'm going to
Ooh.
eat him for breakfast. He knows that.
Oh, the
But
call out.
myself and Filip are actually good friends. He's a cool guy, but yeah, still Filip, I'm gonna smash you, man. And then I don't know, but this name keeps on popping up, and I would love this match. Corey West, Corey West. Why do I say that? First of all, I do think that I can beat him. Second of
Mm-hmm.
all, he had a match with Wallace Dilly, and he smoked Wallace Dilly. So I think it's a great
Interesting.
test. Yeah, it's a great test for me. And then I did put out about 2 weeks ago a crazy match that blew everyone's mind. And unfortunately, I got the no from the boss, but it was
Mm.
Jerry Cadrat. Yeah.
And all right, follow-up question right away. Do you think you are able to beat those guys, all of those guys right now? At this point in time?
Right now.
Yeah. Who do you
But
think yeah.
am I rested or not?
Yeah, you're rested. So not like not right now after your schoolboy match recovery, as in like you're fresh at the
Really?
skill level, right?
Yeah, you see, there's going to be a problem, but I'll have to say that Filip Larsson will have to be healthy because at this stage, he's a broken old man. So I even do think that if he's healthy, I could beat him. It's going to be a really tough match for me, man. I'm going to really have to fight for the
He's
height.
also a top roller. He's
Yeah,
also a top roller.
probably going to lose my hand a bit, but I think my side pressure is just like 10 times more than his. I really think so. I think genetically that's where I'm gifted, and he's gifted with the height, and he's been finding
Yep.
his style really good. So it
That's
could
an
be
interesting match.
yes, and then I do think that I can beat Corey West.
Mm-hmm.
Even though everyone says that his hands is literally made of steel, Michael showed me a video about 2 weeks ago where he literally broke a lock with his hands. It's insane. I've never seen something like that. And I believe I can crack that hand. I believe that. It sounds crazy, but I believe that. And then
After seeing that video.
yeah, for sure. And then Jerry is probably the biggest ask. That's someone that's going to test my friends. But I believe I'm quicker, and I don't think I can beat him right now. I
Okay.
think I need a bit more time, to be honest. And if that bit more time means 3-4 months, I think that could do the job mentally for me.
Let's see.
Because there's a way to pull
Great.
Jerry. The script is out there. And if you are a good arm
We've
wrestler,
seen it.
that's why. And I've said this to so many people. I don't give myself a chance against anyone else in the top 10, even though there might be an opportunity that I have something against someone. But Jerry just feels like it's beatable. So
It's beatable.
we had a bit of interaction in Atlantic City, and we gripped up a bit. I could feel he just gave me some power. And man, I do not take too much out of it, but I'm a guy that does. I take a lot out of everything. Even though it's something this small, I take it. And I could feel that. Let's say, I don't
There's
think I
something
will do
there.
too bad. If you're
There's
arm
something
wrestling,
there.
just be touching some hands, you can feel it. Oh, maybe. I'm not going to try and top
Maybe.
roll you. He's going to
No.
go through. So
Rip
if
you
there's a
open,
lane,
yeah.
there's always an opportunity, always a possibility. You just have to believe it. Yeah.
So I was also curious, how is the East versus West organization? How do you experience that? Does it feel professional right now? Because I mean, we've had a different structure before, right? And now the American side has taken over a bit more. How do you experience the whole East versus West organization?
I've been treated like a world champion. That's what I have
I
to
see.
tell you.
Okay, great.
They really treat me like a world champion. I don't know. Do you know Anna? Anna
Yeah,
Gronlund?
yeah, yeah. I've had contact with her.
Amazing, man. Amazing. She books my tickets and my hotels and everything. She's an amazing human being. And I mean, if it even starts at the lowest levels, people being nice, all the way up to Robert Baxter, it's insane, man.
Everybody.
Robert is probably the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. And, he does so much for me. We have so many good conversations over the phone. He's a really good guy, and blessed to know him, yeah.
It's really awesome to hear that all the way to the top, everybody just is nice, and I think the sports definitely need that. We don't need like bureaucratic style of organization. We've seen where those type of things lead. So it's good to hear that the East versus West athletes are taken care of. It's
Yeah, for sure,
that's a
man.
good
And,
thing to hear.
another funny thing is Dexter Dan uh, is probably the reason why I had my first East versus West match.
How come?
There was so much controversy. I don't want to go into too much detail because I
Okay,
understand that
sure.
people are sensitive, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not the guy for that. Uh, but yeah, something happened, and this was totally false. It was so false. I'll tell you when I seen you in person. It's insane what happened. And Dexter took the chance on me because this false thing that popped up, they didn't know if they should believe it or not. It was insane, man. The guy that reached out was a legit guy. That made it worse.
I see.
So yeah, that happened. Whatever happened, and Dexter still took the chance, and he said, "You know what? Let's see
Sure.
if Riekerd can
Let's
do
get this
this."
guy on.
So yes, after that event, myself and Dexter were sitting at a restaurant, uh, and we were just laughing about it. And I said, "Dexter, this is an absolute joke, man. You know, it felt like my world's gonna end. I'm getting this massive opportunity, and somebody is jeopardizing it. I don't even know the guy. So yeah, it's so funny that Dexter Tan is the reason why I have a match. I had a match for the first time on East
Had a
versus
match.
West.
All right, all right. What would you say to a 16-year-old kid in South Africa or Europe who's watching you and thinking, I want to be like Riekerd?
I think believe in yourself more than anyone else and try to be a good person. Put yourself aside for the next person. Put a smile on your face, and when someone looks at you, they can get a smile on their face. Be humble and strive to be a champion.
All right, that's the way. That's the way. That's the way, kids, to become a Riekerd level world champion. Be nice and kind, and believe in yourself. Um, is there anything you know now that you would have liked to know at the beginning of your arm wrestling journey?
You see, that's something everyone always say, and
Okay.
that's something some people you could agree with. But if you look back at the way David Lara trained, that all was necessary for the guy he is today. So I didn't train too heavy starting out or doing funny stuff. I started watching YouTube and seeing what the important stuff is. So I started doing that. I probably could have done it better, but I think everything is the way it should be, and I'm really happy with the way it's going.
All right. All right. All
So
right.
it's not the interesting answer you wanted.
It's all right. It's
truth.
okay.
That's
Sometimes you win some, you lose some. You know, I'm not a professional interviewer as well. You know, I'm just trying. I'm just seeing where it goes. I hope I don't fall through the basket. You know, asking stupid ass questions. So
thank you for hosting us.
I want to live the sport, be in the sport, understand the sport, and I'm shifting towards giving a podium for newer arm wrestlers, experienced arm wrestlers that let me have them on the channel, and it's all just a really awesome storyline. Basically, that's you're meeting so many awesome people, and yeah, it's just everybody's really nice, and that's that's one of the things that I really appreciate about the sport is on the table it's fire, but outside of the table everybody's really nice. And if you ask them, how did you do that? How did you take my hand right there? They'll explain it to you, and everybody gets better. And I've never seen that before. Imagine asking a UC guy like, dude, how did you get me in that headlock? You know, how do I get out of that? It's like, I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's a special sport, man. It's special.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So my last closing question. Your biggest strength at the table in one word.
Biggest strength. I would say static strength. Center
static
table.
Strength.
Boom. This is actually a joke myself and Ryan Bowen had. You know, people always want to say something on social media. And, you know, sometimes I'm all for it. I mean, if you feel that you want to say something so bad to make a comment, please do it, my friend. If that makes you feel better. So people would always say, hey, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. And then myself and Ryan would answer by saying, okay, but can you move me off center? So I would say this is one of my strongest. Boom, just being statically strong at the center of the table. That's back pressure, side pressure, strong hand. So I would say that's probably one of my strongest points. Probably my hand and my center table. Yes.
All right. So, all right. Here we go. I'm just gonna try my Afrikaans a little bit more. I've wrote it down though.
Yeah, done really well, man.
All right, awesome. Dit was baie inzichtgevend. Dank je weer eens en ik hoop ons kan dit weer doen in die toekomst.
No problem, my friend. That sounds like a plan. Hopefully next time we'll bring my brother on as well.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. I think maybe in a while I would be really interested in having your younger brother on. That'd be great. I think there's a whole story to be told between your connection and him from his side. We've had your perspective, and I think people would definitely love to see that.